What is up, friends? Welcome back for episode 2 of Better Call Saul. Had an absolute blast with the opening episode of the series. So many things to love about it. Obviously, the massively surprising cameos, character introductions for both Mike and for Tuco at the end. I cannot wait to see how both of them are involved in the series, especially with Tuco, since he did not get too many episodes or coverage in Breaking Bad, even though he was a fantastic character and he provided some of my favorite moments of the series there. I'm excited to see him get potentially a lot more scenes in this, but I still don't know what his involvement is. He might not be in it for very long, but I'm excited to see more of Saul. Obviously, he was in the forefront of the entire first episode and every scene, but I'm looking forward to his performance and Bob Odenkirk really getting a chance to shine as a lead actor in a series. As I mentioned in that first episode, I'm already on board with him leading the cast. He did a great job there. I'm sure he'll do a great job going forward. And then the music as well was a huge highlight. Obviously, there were so many good musical pieces in Breaking Bad, and I've already been impressed with Dave Porter's work in the opening episode. And even though the show is by the same creators and there's definitely some similar aspects, especially with the quality of the dialogue and everything like that, I do appreciate so far how they've kind of distinguished it as its own style and tone and everything to kind of not make it feel too repetitive, kind of make it feel unique. And so I don't know if that's just all with the pilot episode or if that's going to be the case for stuff going forward. But anyway, I cannot wait to jump into the second episode with you all. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. You can check out my full-length reaction to these episodes on my Patreon. Link for that is in the description below. They're always uploaded before the YouTube edits, so if you'd like to see them ahead of time, that's the place to do it. But without further ado, let's hop into episode 2. Oh, dude, I recognize that shadow. That's Tuco, isn't it? Are we starting right where we left off?
It's really messed up. Mira, estos muchachos. Hey, hello. Habla English.
Oh, this is when they first showed up. Gosh dang it, they don't realize the mistake they made walking into this home.
Ay, Dios mío, pero es que ellos están enojados conmigo.
Just a crazy old biznatch who ran over my brother.
Oof, big mistake, my guy, insulting Tuco's family member like that in front of him. Is he gonna start getting suspicious?
Here, lean up on the... No, man, it really hurts. Just
Oh, those guys are dead, man. He's sending her up there so she doesn't see him absolutely obliterate him. Man, if Tuco is in this and this is his grandma, does that mean we're also gonna see Hector at some point?
You want money?
Yes! Yeah, damn straight. Hit and run? What are the cops gonna say?
Cops. They coming?
Oh, dude, his line delivery is elite. I freaking love this scene. These guys have no idea.
So let's talk dollar amounts for what you did. No.
This snatch.
Oh, bro, what a freaking moment. I'm so unbelievably excited for more footage of him. He always brought the energy when he was in Breaking Bad.
Mijo, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, nada. Todo está bien.
¿Y esos hombres están aquí todavía?
Allá se fueron.
Oh, jeez, dude, freaking cleaning the blood in the carpet. So intimidating, even though she has no idea.
¿Y qué es eso en mi alfombra?
Dérame la salsa.
Yo te ayudo.
No, ya casi terminé. Deja que tu mijo se encargue de esto.
Hey, man, for all his faults, gotta give Tuco credit. He takes care of his elders.
Hey, get over here. My abuelitas. Bring no-dos and tell Nacho to bring his van.
I mean, it's been a hot minute and they weren't big characters, but are the people he just mentioned his boys from back in season 1 and season 2 of Breaking Bad? Oh, dude, the freaking music cue right there. Saul does not know who he's walking in on. This will be great to get footage of him with Tuco.
Seems to be a misunderstanding. Is there by any chance Betsy Kettleman here? See, I'm not sure if this is a situation where I should or should not look you in the eye.
Oh my gosh, dude is so afraid. We know how Saul deals with stressful situations, and he isn't even Saul yet, so he's got to be terrified.
Ay, mijo, todavía veo la salsa que derramaste.
Oh, dude, he knows that he just killed him. I mean, that's what I'm assuming at this point. I don't think he would have just injured him that badly and let him walk away.
Talk.
My 2 clients, frickin' frack, the mopheads, were in a simple traffic accident.
Dude, the names he uses to describe him, I love it. I love his under duress line delivery. It's just as good.
If they're dead, I'm guessing that I'm gonna go with glass half full here and say they're not.
Dude is hoping for the best. I'm afraid what's gonna happen. I have no idea where this could go right now. Saul's a good talker, though.
Neither you nor your lovely Abuelita will ever lay eyes on us. Ever again.
You got a mouth on you.
Thank you.
Oh, great stuff, man. I love this scene. Oh, they still are alive. Thank goodness. That bodes well for Saul. I don't think he's gonna die right here either. I knew Tuco was a man of reason.
It was him. It was all his idea.
No.
Shut up. He wanted to scam you. He said we could clear $2,000 easy.
Oh no, they just sold him out. Gosh dang it. Now we're in a bad situation right here.
Are you punking my abuelita?
He hit his head. He doesn't know what he's saying.
For what are you getting $2,000?
Oh gosh, dude, this is tense. I don't think we realize what the $2,000 was for as an audience though, so I don't think those guys know. Oh gosh, man, what a cut right there. Tuco's always been one for the theatrics. He's gonna drag this out, isn't he? Just drop him in the middle of nowhere.
Who are you? Why are you after me?
I'm a lawyer, but I was running a scam.
Am I abuelita?
There's that iconic energy that I was hoping for right there.
If I had these 2 run their little skateboard hustle on Mrs. Kettleman, I could, rescue her. Yeah, I'd get their business. That was the plan.
Okay, so I did have kind of the right idea with what he was doing during that whole fiasco, even though I don't think he's gonna have any chance to pull it off now.
Tell me what you want to know. Hey, use your words, okay?
I smell eyes. I smell pork.
No!
Oh gosh, man. This is taking me back to the nonstop stress the last time he was in a show. He's got such a freaking screen presence. It's just overpowering when he's on there.
FBI, I'm undercover, okay? You got me. I'm the tip of the spear, and releasing me would be the smart move.
He's already freaking started cutting him right there. Saul is a smart man, though. I think he just bought himself his freedom, or at least some time.
You're investigating us. For what? What did we do?
Drugs.
What kind of drugs?
It's Title 21, Schedule 2 through Schedule 5.
Smart, speaking some legal jargon so they can't pinpoint exactly what you're referring to. I don't know if this guy's gonna buy it, though.
The next words out of your mouth ought to be the truth. You understand?
I freaking recognize that guy. Isn't he in Orphan Black?
I'm James Morgan McGill. I'm a lawyer. I was trolling for business. Okay, that's the truth. Now, you find a Bible, I'll swear.
Okay, what about Operation Kingbreaker,
I made it
FBI?
up.
Man, this is such a fantastic scene. I'm loving this. The farther along it goes on, though, the more that I feel like everyone's gonna get out of this alive.
If you just let us go, we want to just go home.
I say cut him loose.
He said he was FBI. He admitted it.
Oh my gosh, man. He's got the same mentality as he did before, too, just believing way too much.
They called her Biznatch, and they just walk.
What about the lawyer? He's giving respect.
Okay.
And this dude has some power, man, to talk Tuco down from his anger. If they let him go, then I feel like that might be the end of the footage we get with Tuco, because what other reason would they have to run into each other after this?
What about them?
Come on.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Yo, Saul's getting out of there, but those two are about to die. That's freaking awful, dude. That'll weigh on his conscience big time.
I'm gonna skin them like javelina.
Forget about them. They're insects. Think about their mother.
I spit on their mama.
She is a sweet little lady.
Saul, you freaking mastermind. He is playing this so well. No wonder he was so good at helping Walter and everybody else. He's been doing it for a long time.
You say they don't deserve her? Maybe so. You turn them inside out. I want you to think about what happens to her.
No, that's on them.
Saul is so smart, man. He read Tuco perfectly and what matters to him, and he's using it against him. He's created this perfect scenario just out of thin air.
They're guilty. Yeah. Agreed. Now you have to decide what's the right sentence.
Dude, this is so fantastic, man. I love seeing how Saul reads a situation in real time. We haven't really gotten something like this before, especially with someone who's already established that we know is dangerous.
Black eyes?
That ain't nothing. That one there, Holmes, he already got a black eye, fool.
Stop helping.
Oh my gosh, that guy's been taking crap from Tuco for a long time. I love it. This is so entertaining, a fantastic scene. And the actor for Tuco certainly hasn't missed a step.
Break their legs.
How many legs?
2. They got 2 legs.
One leg.
Each 1 leg each?
Oh my gosh. Dude, just bartering with a madman. I love it. He is skilled, though. I'm amazed he's made it to this point, and those guys are just watching it all unfold with no power in the situation.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Oh my gosh, dude. Tuco's energy is absolutely unmatched. Oh man, the music too, it's overwhelming right now. I'm impressed that Saul is staying right there too and watching it. Oh, that's disgusting, man. They messed his leg up good. That's not just a simple break. They are gonna regret working with him big time.
You are the worst lawyer. Hey, I just talked you down from a death sentence to 6 months probation. I'm the best lawyer ever.
I mean, I would be inclined to agree with him after that. The fact that he was able to talk Tuco down from killing him just to that is pretty impressive. Took me a second, but now I understand why he's so focused on that bread crunching. It's just reminding him of the breaking of the legs in the other scene. Probably messed him up for a good bit.
I'll be right back.
Oof, man, that's a rough go for him right now. It's not a Vince Gilligan production, though, if the main character of the show isn't throwing up in the first few episodes.
Ground yourself? Jimmy, did you ground yourself?
Jimmy looks like he had a wild night, which I guess is just what I'm going to try and remember to call him right now until he inevitably becomes Saul.
Jimmy, you didn't drive like this, did you?
Oh, no. I knew it.
Uh-oh, did he not ground himself, as he calls it? Did he bring all the stuff in with him? The phone, the keys, and everything? I mean, I'm still kind of unclear on exactly what the significance of that is. I'm just going to go along with the assumption I had before, where it has something to do with GPS tracking, because I assume Chuck's just trying to stay off the grid based off other conversations. I'm assuming that was just like his medical bills or something like that, because obviously he's going through something.
Why are you in that space blanket?
You brought your cell phone in here last night.
Sorry about that. Where is it?
Outside. I threw it out the door.
Are we going to find out right now a bit more details of what's going on here exactly? I mean, if they don't tell us, I feel like I have a good idea of what it is anyway, which I do appreciate stuff that doesn't spell it out explicitly for everything.
This bill, did you read it?
Emergency room bill. Yeah, I may have glanced at it.
Oh, it's the stuff from the guys who broke their legs. Okay, so it's not his. Is Jimmy going to get disciplined right here?
This represents a good thing, ultimately.
Okay.
I'm not backsliding. This isn't Slippin' Jimmy.
I didn't want to say it initially just because they shared the same name, but that tells me he is Slippin' Jimmy that he was telling the story about. So he's been running scams since he was a kid.
Take off the space blanket, Chuck. Come on.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm getting the wrong idea here, but maybe what Chuck is dealing with right now is different than I expected, and maybe all the space blanket grounding stuff is just more of him kind of losing it mentally.
It's showtime, folks.
Nice, dude. I love it. That's the second Showtime phrase we've gotten on the channel so far. And I'm especially down for some Saul Goodman / Jimmy McGill Showtime.
I'm gonna kill him.
Your Honor, I'm very sorry. I'll never do it again.
What?
Just...
Your Honor, I'm very sorry, and I'll never do it again.
Oh, I love this sequence. Is this the Better Call Saul version of the meth cooking montages of Breaking Bad? It's very entertaining if it is.
Light on stickers.
Come on.
$5.
You serious?
You got 4, you need 5.
I love these interactions between the two of them. So basic compared to what they do later on. I don't know how Mike ended up here though. Bro, I love the way this is edited. This is so cool. And there was an interesting smile exchange between those two. There's got to be something more with that girl, right?
Misdemeanor shoplifting.
Petty with a prior.
I plead the kid to the sheet. Would you give me a continued sentence? Come on. Is this how you want to spend your time? You can have the rest of these.
Good exchange right there. I'd make that deal. He's certainly a busy man, and I would guess successful back at this time.
Like a troll under a bridge. You must send the stickers or you won't pass.
That's fantastic, man. Mike was done with his crap long before they worked together officially, and he has always been one for the creative insults. And after all that work, he's still stuck in this super small office right here. I wonder what actually will give him the boost into the Better Call Saul business that we know so well. Dang, bro, what? Is this where he sleeps too? Or is he just staying here in case the phone rings? He wants to always be ready. I do really love getting all this elaborate backstory on his character, though, because we didn't really get much of it during Breaking Bad.
Customer.
What?
For you, a customer. Waiting now.
Sure. Give me a minute.
Whoa, let's go. Okay, who's the customer gonna be? I wonder if it's gonna be somebody else that we recognize. I mean, the dream customer would be Betsy for sure.
Welcome. My office is being painted. Excuse the temporary...
Oh no, it's this dude again. Why do they still need him? I thought they cleared up everything they had to.
I've been thinking about what you said out there in the desert. Those people that you were trying to scam, how much did they steal?
North of $1.5 million, I think.
Wait, is he gonna team up with him to steal the money? Is this the thing that starts him into that world, working with criminals?
You point me at where they have their cash, I'll pay you. What do you call it? A finder's fee. Call it 10%. 100 large.
Oh, this is great. It's almost like he's using the same language that Saul used with people in the future. I love where this is going right now.
I don't know where their money is.
Smart guy like you can figure it out. If I know what I need to know, nobody gets hurt. Easy money.
Hey, look, I'm a lawyer, not a criminal.
So interesting hearing him say that line. So many people in this universe of content started out as an honest person, but ended up much worse.
And I'm not saying anything about this to anybody.
You rat, you die.
And that, too.
Is he writing down his phone number to call him in case he does find something out in the future? I guess they're just kind of planting the seeds right now. He's not going to jump straight in, which makes sense. Oh, wow, and it just ends right there. Fascinating. That was a very abrupt ending as far as the audio goes, but definitely feels like the right place to end the episode. I'm really enjoying this show so far. I definitely can see myself latching onto it in the way that I did Breaking Bad. It's very well paced, very well written. Obviously, carrying over Saul, right now Jimmy as the main character, it didn't have to do much work to get me on board with him. This was was a jam-packed episode in my opinion. Just looking back at everything they accomplished, I feel like there were so many good plot points and story development, so many good intense scenes. Obviously all the Tuco stuff was just so well done, so cool to see his character in action again, and as well see Jimmy kind of work his magic in that situation, getting the 2 broken legs but saving their lives in the process. And so I really appreciate that look into how he thinks on the fly. We obviously got that a little bit in the future when he dealt with Walter and Jesse and all them, but I feel like that's one of the best instances just because of who he was dealing with Tuco. And I'm also a fan of the setup at the end of the episode and where things could go. I don't know exactly how quick he would go along with something like that, or if he will at all. I'm assuming since they set it up, something's gonna happen with it, and it seems like he's pretty unhappy with everything else that he's doing as far as work right now, and obviously he's not had success in his own little firm there. And so just like Walter, he could kind of be pushed a little bit or be enticed to jump into that just because it's a lot more lucrative than his current pursuits. But it's great seeing Mike again a lot more in this episode instead of just one scene. He was in a couple, and so I don't know exactly how they team up or get involved more. Maybe it's just because Saul respects his commitment to such a simple and I guess menial job in his eyes, and so perhaps it eventually inspires him to bring him on later. But I'm jumping way ahead. I think it'll take a while before anything happens between the 2 of them, but I've really loved the first 2 episodes, and for those of you who were telling me it starts off slow, to me it has not felt that way at all. Maybe things will change here, but I'm so stoked to dive into this show and enjoy another hopefully intense and masterful ride with you all with this show. Looking forward to the next 2 episodes coming up next week. Hopefully you enjoyed watching along with me for this episode though. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. You can check out my full-length reaction to this and all the upcoming episodes on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below. Of course, you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me there. But until the next episode, I will see you all later. Peace.